All right, I'd like to welcome everybody to tonight's JV matchup, a conference JV matchup, the visiting South Harrison Lady Bulldogs and your Princeton Tigers. Tigers win the tip. We'll have first possession offensively. Joining me, getting the headset on as we speak, out of semi-retirement, Miss Heather Hall.
Yeah, we'll give this a go. I was not planning, so we'll see how this works out tonight, Scott.
It is the Tigers basketball. On the court for Princeton is 4 Allnut, 14 Shahan, 21 Min, 32 Dinsmore, and 33 St. Ange. Starting for South Harrison as they have the ball in their possession. Number 3, Chamberlain. Number 13, Cannon. Number 20, Cannon. Number 21, Botcher. And number 25, Botcher. So we are now officially a minute and a half into this game. No score from either squad. There's out of bounds.
Good zone defense there by the Lady Tigers as the Lady Bulldogs are looking to get it inside there. That's number 25, Megan Botcher, and good defense there by the senior Brienne St. Ange.
Looks like South Harrison was in a 1-2-2 press. Princeton able to break that. Hannah Min gets a shot off the glass and tipped out of bounds. Last touch by South Harrison, so Princeton basketball. Into St. Ange over the left shoulder, no good. Rebounded by number 20. That is Aubrey Cannon. She's going to streak down the right side, put a shot up, no good. Cheyenne Dinsmore for Princeton there for the rebound.
She's looking for a guard, finds Hannah Allnut. She did not want to bring the ball down the floor. She knows she needs to get down there and post up.
There's St. Ange drawing contact, this time over the right shoulder. A lob pass from Min. She's going to draw contact for number 21, Morgan Botcher. That'll send Brienne St. Ange to the line for 2.
This is my first in-person ball game of the season, so I'm trying to remember how to keep the scorebook and talk and watch things at the same time.
It can be difficult as St. Ange hits the first, second one on its way, and nothing but net. So Brienne St. Ange buries 2 free throws. First points of the game for either squad. Princeton 2-0 with 5:36 to go, and there's a quick traveling violation by South Harrison. So another extra possession here for Princeton.
And lots of in-game shots there from different angles. Brought to you by Tiger TV. We've got 4 different cameras at work tonight here on the game.
A ball off the back of the head of 13, Ashley Cannon. She wasn't looking. Lob pass to St. Ange. She's going to get it over to Hannah Min. Looks like Princeton's going to throw it back out to Shahan's going to set up an offense, or attempt to, as the ball goes off Allnut's leg. She's able to regather it. Shahan shot no good, and there is a traveling violation on the baseline.
Speaking of coming out of retirement, referee Bill Gooden down there on the baseline. Is this his first game of the year?
I believe it is his first game and probably his last game, he said.
That's what I thought. He was not doing a whole lot anymore.
Good defense by South Harrison. There's a tip ball. It's going to be last touched by South Harrison. It'll be Princeton ball.
South Harrison has quickly picked up on the fact that the Lady Tigers are trying to feed it into St. Ange, and they're all over her.
Here is a graphic and an appreciation already for Miss Hall, as they're glad to have her back. And so am I, otherwise it'd be just me talking. As Shahan fires up 3, no good. Rebounded by Megan Botcher of South Harrison.
Thanks for the love, Dr. Holt. And you have Michael Morgana, a PHS alumni, checking in. He was also here the other night and got to visit our facilities.
He was also
our
interviewed.
Broadcast equipment. Oh, he was?
Yeah, we interviewed him. Wonder if his Twitter followers went up by the thousands.
I'm sure.
There's a bank shot there by Aubrey Cannon, number 20. Ties this thing up at 2 with 4:02 to go here in the opening quarter. Again, tonight is just JV game, as Hannah Allnut probably got away with the travel there. But next game on the slate for tonight is the boys JV. And then the varsity teams will square off at South Harrison tomorrow. So if you are a fan of the Bulldogs, we will see plenty of you in the next 7 days or so as the tournament will kick off next week, as there is a ball out of bounds. Last touch by Princeton. It'll be South Harrison ball.
Getting up a little slowly there was Hannah Allnut, but there's a tough cookie as she's what's going to take a lot to keep her out of the game.
A couple subs checking in for Princeton. I see number 2, Gracie Allnut. Looks like we've got number 13, Jolena Gibson, and number 1, Katie Falsgraf.
Not sure what's going on with our scoreboard graphic. It is not 2-30 in Princeton's favor. It is tied at 2 apiece. We're going to take that down and see about working on that. And I missed the 3-point shot.
It goes by number 3, Emma Chamberlain.
Okay, Emma Chamberlain.
Shot attempt by Allnut, no good. Chamberlain with the rebound, poked away by Shahan, scrum for it, and looks like timeout.
A lot of bodies hitting the floor there before South Harrison can come away with it just long enough for Coach Schoening to call the timeout.
That'll be the first timeout of the game. Foul situation. South Harrison has 2, Princeton has 0. No player for South Harrison with more than 1.
I'm already failing at my job. I've missed a foul, but we'll figure that out later.
Or take it out of your pay. By the way, we pay in hot dogs and hamburgers now, so.
Perfect. I will take a cheeseburger. Coaches for the Lady Bulldogs, Chris Schoening and Brandy Rivet. And over for the Lady Tigers, Danette Snap and Coach Steve Richmond.
Okay, it'll be South Harrison basketball. Chamberlain over to 6'5". 6'5", Marie Cookson.
Put in there. Mr. Gerdner and I were having a conversation of how tall we thought she was before the game. Definitely taller than anybody on our roster.
Yeah, Coach Schoening said she's 6'5", so there's some height out on the court now.
Mr. Gerdner was right. What grade is she?
She is a junior. Allnut over to the elbow. That was Jolena Gibson. Princeton struggling trying to work the ball inside his Falsgraf. Pass deflected. Here comes number 13. That's Cannon. Layup no good. Rebounded by Shahan. She's going to dribble out there near side of the court. Fire ahead to Allnut. And going to be picked off by number 13, Cannon. But she's going to drag that back foot as she tried to slow down. And
heck of a hustle, though, to get there. As Princeton had her beat, but she got in the passing lanes and able to pick that off. Momentum just drug her feet.
Here's Allnut for 2. Too strong. She's going to get her own rebound. Shahan back to Allnut. Back to Shahan. 3-point attempt. Rattles out. There is Min on the rebound. No good. They're going to get a foul called. It'll be on Hannah Min, I believe. It'll be on Hannah Min. First team foul for Princeton. Chamberlain to Cannon, and she's going to slide her feet there, and quick turnover. Princeton basketball still looking for the first field goal of the night, as the only 2 points come off of Brianne St. Ange free throws.
Definitely had quite a few attempts down there, especially with Brianne St. Ange in the game. They were getting looks down at the block, just can't get any of them to fall. Defense for the Lady Bulldogs is just not letting anything up for the Lady Tigers.
Yeah, tough sledding so far here for Princeton. Here's screen and roll by 6'5", lob, layup, no good. Offensive rebound and foul. Let's see who they call the foul on. It'll be 2 shots as referee Corey Lieber comes over here. They're going to call 14. That's Shahan. That'll be the first foul for Randa Shahan, second team foul. And with 6'5", that's something you're going to have to watch for all night, is the pick and roll there as they ran that play. Just missed the layup. We're able to clean up on the offensive rebound and earn 2 free throw attempts. Number 20 is at the line, Cannon. She's going to miss the first. Second one, short, and she gets her own rebound. And on the block to number 42. That is Emma Easton, high off the glass, and
just flat out hustled the Lady Tigers on that rebound. And she proved that she wanted it more, and they got 2 points out of it.
They're going to say shuffling of the feet here. Gracie Allnut, she picked up a pivot foot, turnover, South Harrison basketball. So right now, Princeton struggling to find anything offensively, as they mentioned before. The only 2 points came off of a pair of Brianne St. Ange free throws, and that was early in the first quarter. So a live look at Coach Schoening there in the huddle.
Checking in at that last dead ball was number 11, Bailey Templeton for the Lady Bulldogs.
Almost an influencer now with the foul hours he picked up. I tend to have that effect on people.
Yes,
as much social media, as much social media clout as I carry.
It's pretty impressive.
Here's a look at Coach Richmond and Coach Snap there on the Princeton side. At some point, somebody's got to get a close-up of Bill Gooden.
Oh, yes.
Hall of Fame coach Bill Gooden.
The shot of our inside of our studio there, our director for tonight, Lauren Cunningham, doing the magic, switching the cameras for you back there, putting up all the graphics.
Okay, it'll be South Harrison basketball. Just over a minute to play here in the opening quarter. 7-2 is the score. South Harrison leads by 5 here. Princeton, good defense by Shahan. She's going to cover up Chamberlain. Almost draw a 5-second count. 40 seconds. So defense turned up. Princeton now man-to-man here. Lob, there goes to 6'5". Cookson, no good. Offensive rebound, no good. Scrum for the basketball. Hannah Min comes down with it. Here comes Princeton. 27 seconds to go. Gracie Allnut, the lefty, cut off. Fires ahead to Gibson, but taken away by number 13, Cannon. She's going to pass ahead to Chamberlain. Shot up, no good. And Falsgraf going to come over the back for a foul.
Just good, aggressive defense there by the Lady Bulldogs. Having no mercy.
Looks like Dinsmore checking in for Princeton. Gracie Allnut is going to be the substitute, so she's going to have a seat. There's a warning. They're going to say that she invaded the space. So they gave her a warning.
She had her feet on the baseline.
Ooh, that's a good play by Hannah Allnut with 12.6 seconds to go. As they pass to the corner, she's able to deflect it off the shoe of the South Harrison Lady Bulldog. And here comes Princeton with 12 seconds left in the first. Looking for their first field goal. Dinsmore passes ahead to Shahan. Extra pass to Min. Back to Dinsmore. Into Shahan, and they're not going to get a shot off as one too many passes for the Lady Tigers. Credit to South Harrison as they hold Princeton to no field goals in the first quarter and only 2 points.
You're going to have to find a way to hit the outside shots as the inside defense and the 6'5" presence of South Harrison is just not getting anything off there. Oh, perfect. Have our first trivia question tonight for all of our viewers.
So, trivia question of the night is, what 1982 graduate went on to become a medical doctor? A, Bill Gooden. B, Tammy Hart. Or C, Becky Shue. So if you are on Facebook or you are in Facebook world right now and you're listening, as there's a close-up of Mr. Gooden, Dr. Gooden maybe, possibly.
Possibly. Who knows? It could be.
Shoot us your answer, A, B, or C.
He's probably getting more camera time than he would care for. I hope Aunt Brana is watching this with pride.
All right, this is the start of the second quarter.
Mrs. McCulley giving him a shout out. Looking good. Tina Holt with the correct answer there. It is B, Dr. Tammy Hart. Diana Matthews getting in on the action. We're going to have to come up with some stiffer questions for our viewing audience.
Somehow, Bill Gooden makes every answer for every question.
Yes.
As Hannah Min comes down with the rebound, here comes Princeton. A foul on Chamberlain here. Be the third team foul. First foul for number 3, Emma Chamberlain. She's a sophomore. All that to men, tipped away. They're going to get a jump ball. Possession favors Princeton. So we talked about the lack of offense for Princeton, but I think you give all the credit in the world to South Harrison's defenses. They are active, especially right there. Chamberlain got a fingertip on it, was almost able to run it down, but it rolls out of bounds, be Princeton basketball.
You Tigers are kind of telegraphing their passes, and the Lady Bulldogs just have them made. They know exactly where they're going, and they're able to beat a lot of them out. Getting those passing lanes.
They're going to get Shahan with the travel, say she took an extra step. False graph's going to get beat. There's going to be a scoop shot.
Almost got it to go.
Yeah, offensive rebound there, though. Morgan Botcher, sophomore, puts it in. And a pass is going to be over the head of the Tiger, and South Harrison will have possession here. So Tigers a little frazzled early on, and as we mentioned before, I believe give all the credit in the world to South Harrison's defense.
Absolutely. As senior Brian St. Ange checked in on that dead ball for the Lady Tigers. It's intended to be a bounce pass, but goes off the foot of number 23, Riley Friga. So it goes back to the Lady Tigers.
Dinsmore over to Falsgraf. Falsgraf back out to Dinsmore. Tigers working the ball around inside and out as they're going to get a foul as Shahan had posted the defender up, and that'll be on number 21, Morgan Botcher. Be the fourth team foul. Second one for Botcher. And into the lineup is 6'5", Marie Cookson. St. Ange, Dinsmore puts up a shot, no good. Here's Chamberlain. She's gonna have a shot at a layup. Good if it goes. 11-2.
She's got 5 points so far on the night, does Emma Chamberlain. Chamberlain is all over the place and not letting any easy pass get by for the Princeton guards.
They're going to get a foul on Megan Botcher. That is the second on Megan Botcher. So I believe both Botcher sisters, possibly sisters.
A couple Cannons, a couple Botchers. I know there's a couple Chamberlains, but the other one might be injured maybe.
Number 13, Cannon. An assist from Chamberlain, good. South Harrison, 11-point lead, quickly running away with this thing. Princeton Lady Tigers got to figure something out offensively to stay in this. And they're going to say Falscraft left her feet and came back down with the basketball, so turnover.
You cannot do that.
Turns out you can't. Here is South Harrison, little screen and roll. The guard elected not to dish as number 42, Emma Easton, was wide open, but scores anyways. And Falsgraf again left her feet and came back down with the ball, and that is just indecisiveness. And
yes. So we have number 11, Bailey Templeton, checking back in for the Lady Bulldogs, and number 13, Jolena Gibson, checks in for the Lady Tigers. Replaces Katie Falsgraf.
There's Chamberlain running point for South Harrison. She's going to dribble left, dish to number 11. I'll have a number 11.
Bailey Templeton.
Okay, well, you do, so thank you.
Just copied Carrie's scorebook.
And Allnut working hard along with St. Ange on the block. Princeton trying to get it into her. Gibson fires up a shot, too strong, rebounded by Ashley Cannon. Here comes Cannon, fires ahead to number 11, Bailey Templeton. Templeton cannot collect it, and it's going to go out of bounds, and Princeton fortunate not to go down 15 points as there was nobody back to guard Templeton. If she had caught that cleanly and laid it in.
Approaching the 3-minute mark in the half, and the Lady Tigers have yet to score a field goal.
Here's St. Ange sealing. She's going to draw a foul on Cookston.
The first foul on Cookson. Another trivia question for you. Born and raised in Princeton, Missouri, who owned multiple oil companies? So this is a little more difficult than the previous question, as St. Ange hits the front end of her free throws here. Bill Gooden, Festus Stacy, or Steve Rogers? You have to have been around for a while to know this.
Frantically calling timeout is Coach Schoening. Full timeout.
Again, if you missed the trivia question, here it is. Born and raised in Princeton, Mo, who owned multiple oil companies? Is it A, Bill Gooden, the man, the myth, the legend on camera there, Festus Stacy, or Steve Rogers?
Bill Gooden looks like an oil man, doesn't he?
A C guess from Dr. Tina Holt. I believe I know the answer to this. I won't give it away yet. A B from Diana Matthews, which I believe is the correct answer. There we go. Festus Stacy, former president and founder of several oil companies. He also, I believe, is the family behind the Stacy Center.
That is true. Okay, here is South Harrison basketball. 2:45 to go here in the second quarter. They've got a sizable 12-point lead as Princeton's 3 points have all come from free throws. And there is Cookson off the window and
Oh. Good job to our camera people. That was awesome. Good camera work there. Good switching, Lauren. We were able to get you that under the basket look on Cookson's basket after the lob. How often do you think they practice that lob pass to her in practice?
I would say on the daily. There's a target. She's a 6'5" target for sure. St. Ange has still got the only 3 points for Princeton. They're all free throws, and she's going to earn 2 more. Boccia girls are twins. I believe we have gone through this before. Maybe when they were last year in JV.
Yeah. Or junior high. Do we have them in junior high? I don't know what grade.
No. But I was certain that we've asked that same question.
I think you're right. Thank you, Dr. Hinkie. I'm a little rusty, but it's good to be back.
Notice how she didn't say anything about me.
Yeah, could you guys give Mr. Essery some love?
I don't need any. Gibson, offensive rebound off a pair of misses from St. Ange, and Chamberlain takes it right back. The screen and roll attempt is Emma Easton. This time from the near side of the court. Every screen and roll they've attempted that I've seen has been on that far side, but they came near side here and tried to get Easton.
They've had success with it several times. Continue to go to it.
St. Ange going to give to Allnut. Allnut puts up a shot, no good. And that basket must have a lid because Princeton cannot find the bottom of it. Still looking for the first field goal of the night as we are closely approaching the end of the second quarter. There's a shot or a pass to St. Ange, too short. Easton, good strong rebound and batted out of bounds off the paws of St. Ange.
Katie Faltzgraff will check back in, replacing Brienne St. Ange.
Princeton putting on a little press as here comes number 10, Templeton. Templeton to be cut off by Allnut. 123, looking to trap here if you're Princeton. And they're going to get a timeout from Coach Schoening. Good call as she was about to get a 5-second call. But Coach Schoening saves the day.
That was a good call there. It definitely was about to be a turnover, but he uses his third timeout of the game. Number 13, Ashley Cannon, checks in for the Lady Bulldogs.
You cannot take him home.
You cannot. That is correct.
Give a shout out to Straight Line Beef. So we got our burger patties from them this week, a local business, and they were a hit. Last night we sold all 60 of our cheeseburgers, which we just started doing. And then tonight we've got what's left of our order. Hopefully sell out of those as they were saviors. We could not find beef patties, but turns out we've got local business here that we're going to get our beef patties from. To give a shout out to them.
I didn't even know we had burgers at our concession stand now. That's awesome. And I imagine locally grown beef probably tastes pretty dang good.
Well, they were sold out before I could get one. But I'm assuming by selling 60, they were pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh.
Who doesn't want a cheeseburger in the middle of winter?
Good hustle there by, I'm going to number 23. That is Riley Frigga, sophomore.
It's number 12, Caitlin Gerdner, checks in for the Lady Tigers. As there you see a little ad for the Straight Line Beef that Coach Ustery was talking about. New business here in town. It's a local farm selling their locally raised beef.
Left-handed shot, and she got the roll.
And the first field goal of the night for the Lady Tigers.
It took a couple rolls around the rim. finally drops, and Gracie Allnutt's going to have herself a 3-point opportunity.
It's the second foul called on Emma Chamberlain.
It is 3 points. Princeton ramping up the defense. Gardner on ball here. Templeton is going to give over to Cannon. Cannon's going to find number 20, Aubrey Cannon. Are these twins too? They're both 9th graders. Ashley Cannon and Aubrey Cannon. Somebody from South Harrison.
Give us
please.
some more info.
Because the Botchers were twins.
I
and
know
the Cannons.
The Chamberlains are twins as well. One of them's not dressed out.
Okay, South Harrison basketball. Aubrey Cannon throws dangerous pass, but Ashley Cannon there to bail her out, and South Harrison get a little wild with the ball. His coach telling him to set it up. There's a lob pass taken away by Allnut. Allnut with 13 seconds to go is going to go down the right side of the lane. There's a pass to her sister. Back to Hannah. Out to Dinsmore. Good if it goes, no good. Chance if Jolena Gibson gets it off, and no, there's the buzzer. 6-17, South Harrison with an 11-point advantage. It's Princeton offensively, 1 field goal. That comes off the heels of Gracie Allnut.
But they doubled their points.
They did, that is always
second
good.
quarter. So trending in the right direction perhaps. We'll take a short break here at halftime and bring you second half action in about 8 minutes. I didn't know when I was going to do this, so I left my contacts in. Softball, I think. No. It was when she was in junior high. I'm pretty sure it was softball. Did Meredith ever coach with Wade? I was thinking Meredith was the one that told me that. Maybe it was Wade, I don't know.
Lauren Crone, senior.
Brianne St. Ange, senior.
Mackenzie Duncan, junior. Cheyenne Dinsmore, junior. Claire Buckler, junior. Caitlin Gardner, junior. Hannah Min, sophomore. Grace Kelly, sophomore. Gracie Allnut, sophomore. Addie Hinkie, freshman. Brenda Shahan, freshman. Jolena Gibson, freshman. Katie Faltzgraf, freshman. Hannah Allnut, freshman. Nevaeh Brizendine, freshman.
All right, back with the second half action of the JV girls game. Princeton versus South Harrison. South Harrison offensively had 17 points. Princeton with 1 field goal and a handful of free throws to total 6 for the first half. So that's where we left off. That's where we are right now with 11 seconds in as Allnuts finds Shahan, just bounces between her legs. They're going to get a foul on Shahan. I was going to say she reached in.
Be the second foul called on Shahan tonight.
Man pressed by Princeton. Just Allnut pokes it away, but it's going to go right into the hands of number 20, Aubrey Cannon. Cannon's going to throw the ball ahead of Chamberlain. Good pass on the backside to Botcher, who cannot finish it. We got 3 seconds. And Lane is just good passes there by St. Ange. She found Allnut. I think if Allnut would have just put it up right away, she'd be able to get a shot off, but instead gets kind of tied up, and they're going to get her for a 3-second call.
Block there by Hannah Min.
Number 13, Ashley Cannon. Still yet to 100% confirm the twins.
Could they have 3 sets of twins on their roster?
Could they? That would be, I'm going to guess, some sort of a state record. Shahan to Allnut. Allnut finds St. Ange. Can't get it. Like a traveling violation as number 20, Aubrey Cannon, ripped the ball away and took a few steps in the process. So Princeton basketball, again, not scoring here. As Shahan's going to get blocked. Chamberlain on the floor. Tie up. They're going to say it's Princeton ball out to the possession arrow. We get a foul call on 21. They do. 21. Morgan Botcher, sophomore.
The third foul called on Botcher.
Shahan hits the first, and into the game is Cookson. 6'5" Marie Cookson. Say that with over and over again because you do not often see a 6'5" high school girl.
You do not, but I would venture to guess that South Harrison over the last decade has had a lot of height on their girls basketball team. Maybe not a lot of 6'5" players, but a lot of height in general.
Shahan for 3 buckets.
Ooh. And with 4 on the night, all so far here in this third quarter. That is the third personal called on Randa Shahan. At the line shooting 2 is Aubrey Cannon. She misses the first. Doesn't get the second one to go either. Brianne St. Ange chases the rebound down to the corner and tries to save it, but not before she travels. So the ball's going to stay with the Lady Bulldogs. Lady Tigers defense is doing a better job this second half. As the Lady Bulldogs are not getting the looks that they were in the first half. Off the block, the Lady Tigers go the other way and draw the foul. That is, well, the scoreboard says it was the 5th foul on Emma Chamberlain, but I don't believe that's correct. I have it that it is her 3rd personal. Little scrum for the ball there is going to be a jump ball. Possession stays with the Lady Bulldogs as number 4 Hannah Allnutt's going to check into the game along with number 13 Jo Gibson. They're going to replace Pfaltzgraff and St. Ange. Dinsmore takes to the top of the key and telegraphs her pass, and Chamberlain easily picks it off. Has a layup going the other way, but can't get it to go. And on the rebound, it's going to be number 13, Ashley Cannon. It's going to foul Hannah Allnutt from behind. That'll be her 2nd personal, team's 4th. Pass into Dinsmore, gets out of her hands, but Gracie Allnutt is able to clean it up. Long shot from Gibson won't go, and on the rebound, Cheyenne Dinsmore gets it to go. A little miscommunication there by the guards of South Harrison, and they throw it out of bounds, so the ball is going back to the Lady Tigers, and Chris Schoening wants a timeout to discuss. He's not liking what he's seeing so far in these first few minutes of the second half. It's a full timeout. Lady Tigers have come out in this second half and went on a little run. They were down 11 at the start of the half, and they have scored the first 6 points to cut the lead to 5. So a little turning of the tide here. Let's see if they can keep the momentum, as they definitely have the Lady Bulldogs on the fritz and a little bit frazzled. Min inbounds to Hannah Allnut, kicks it out to her sister Gracie. There's a little dribble drive and dumps it to Gibson, to Dinsmore. Allnut into Min, tries to feed it back out. And that's Cannon again getting her hands on the pass. It's it out of bounds, but it's gonna stay with the Lady Tigers.
Here's Emma Easton ahead to Emma Chamberlain. Emma to Emma. Coast to coast for 2.
First points of the half for the Lady Bulldogs.
19-12, so Tigers had closed the gap, and South Harrison said not so fast. Here's a Emma Chamberlain steal. Excuse me, that is Emma Easton steal to Chamberlain, or Chamberlain to Easton. Easton to number 13, Cannon.
I don't know what Coach Schoening said in that timeout, but it seems to have worked, and they've turned things around with back-to-back steals and back-to-back buckets.
Ball inside and man, but they're 6'5" Cooks, and definitely a deterring
Any
figure.
part of that. Good defense here.
South Harrison, yeah, I was going to say exact same thing, and they forced a turnover. It's a double dribble by Gracie Allnut as Princeton passed the ball around for what seemed to be a minute. Could not find an open gap or an open window, and credit South Harrison's defense.
Shahan and St. Ange check back in for the Lady Tigers.
Steal by Hannah Allnut. Comes near side of the court. Pass ahead to Shahan. Again, as soon as they get the ball to the wing, South Harrison defense all over him. There's men down on the block, back out to Allnut. Allnut's going to try baseline, get it slapped out of her hand by number 13, Cannon. And there's a turnover. South Harrison basketball. Allnut tries for a steal. There's 6'5" Cookson.
St. Ange able to get her hand on it and tip it out of bounds. That's number 11, Bailey Templeton checking in, replacing Ashley Cannon.
Here's Emma Chamberlain for 3. No good. Cookson got a hand on it. They're going to foul on Emma Easton. the 5th team foul. Into the game for Princeton is Katie Faltzgraff. On the bench will be Hannah Min. Good block, clean block there by number 10 or number 11, but 10 in my book, Bailey Templeton. Chamberlain ahead. She's an extra pass here to Templeton. Off the window, no good.
Lucky
Extra
break
pass.
for the Lady Tigers.
Yeah, extra pass there again. This time Emma Chamberlain buries a shot. So we were at 11 points at half, right? And then Princeton came roaring back, brought it within what?
Within 5.
And now back
And
to
then
11.
Coach Schoening called a timeout, and the Lady Tigers haven't scored. And the Lady Bulldogs have scored 6 unanswered. Make it 8 unanswered.
They just move the ball really well. They run the floor really well. Shahan for 3, no good. And Faltzgraff tries to save it, but too late. Buzzer sounds, end of 3, 25-12, South Harrison. 13-point advantage as we head into the 4th quarter.
As we come out to start the 4th quarter for the Lady Tigers, we see Katie Faltzgraff, Gracie Allnut, Hannah Allnut, Brianne St. Ange, and Miranda Shahan. For Lady Bulldogs, it's Emma Chamberlain, Bailey Templeton, Megan Botcher, Riley Friga, and Morgan Botcher.
Foul there. I'm going to say it was on the floor. Number 25, Megan Botcher. Be the 6th team foul. There's a seal by Faltzgraff. Faltzgraff puts a shot. It'll be tipped by a South Harrison Lady Bulldog. And last touch by Princeton, so it'll be out of bounds. South Harrison basketball. Chamberlain, stop, pop, short, rebounded by Shahan. Shahan looks up. She's going to fire ahead to Gracie Allnut. One extra pass to Faltzgraff, left hand, and good.
Nice teamwork there by the Lady Tigers, unselfish.
St. Ange swats that out of the air like it's a volleyball. Steal by Faltzgraff. She just scored the last bucket. We'll see if she can go 2 for 2. Foul. 2 free throw attempts. That was a clean foul, but a hard foul by number 10, Bailey Templeton. She's going to make Faltzgraff earn that one. The close-up of Miss Katie Faltzgraff.
Good shot by our camera woman, Aubrey Willett.
First one by our freshman, Katie Faltzgraff, is good. We're going to get the release of this. I believe she's got a little hitch in this free throw attempt. So we'll see. Well, maybe not.
She got it to go either way. And she's got 4 points in the quarter. Cuts the lead back to 9.
Oh, good lob pass. Good play as Morgan Botcher. Was that a sister to sister? Was that Megan to Morgan?
It was.
It's impressive.
Twin magic.
What do they call that? Telekinesis?
Oh, that's what we're going to call it.
Or is that the ability to move things with your mind? What is the connection between? Is it telepathy? Telepathy.
Thank you to our producer, Lauren, for coming in and correcting us. She's not just good at switching cameras. She can fact check the announcers at the same time.
Yeah, absolutely. Good call, Lauren. There's a turnover. It'll be South Harrison basketball, 13-point advantage. Every time Princeton goes on a mini run, South Harrison answers with one of their own as Caitlin Gerdner's going to tip the ball out of bounds. And into the game is Hannah Allnut. And Allnut gets her paws on one, bats it out of bounds. So slowly but surely, South Harrison working their way down the floor via the swatted pass of Princeton. Chamberlain, dangerous pass, but Templeton able to grab it. No dribble. She elected not to, and Falscraft's going to throw it over. Templeton hustles to save it. Here's Hannah Allnut. She's going to stop and put up a shot. Going to be short, and there's going to be a foul on Hannah Allnut.
Unintentional as their momentum just took her right into the defender. And that foul was called on the other Allnut sister, Gracie.
Yeah, good job, Chamberlain. Go. Good. Good work.
She's going to get back-to-back fouls as Gracie gets another one called right there. Be her second personal, team's 5th. You'll see Cheyenne Dinsmore check into the game here, replacing Gracie Allnut.
Chamberlain pump fake, passes over to Templeton, puts up a triple, no good. Good box out by Shahan. Princeton basketball, 4:41 to go in this fourth quarter. 16-29 in favor of the Lady Bulldogs. Up next will be the boys' side of this JV matchup. Fire ahead to Chamberlain. They run the floor well. Chamberlain can't collect it, but was able to run it down.
Good job seeing the floor there.
Here comes Princeton with a run of their own. Shahan dishes to Dinsmore. No good. Rebounded by South Harrison. They're going to get a jump ball. South Harrison basketball. Emma Easton checks in, and Cookson for South Harrison. I believe they were going to give the Botcher squared twins a break. Easton drives, going to be fouled by Dinsmore. Came across the arm. Easton earns herself 2 shots at the line.
Be the first personal on Dinsmore, 6th team foul. So from here on out, as Easton hits the first one, from here on out, both teams will be in the bonus. This will be number 0, Nevaeh Brizendine, checking into the game for the first time, replacing Katie Faltzgraff. And number 20, Aubrey Cannon, checks back in for the Lady Bulldogs and replaces Bailey Templeton.
Easton buries both. 31-16, South Harrison, 4:03 to go.
Straight up. Good, close that. Good. Good job. Straight up. Good.
Shahan for triple buckets.
Second 3 of the night. She's got 7.
Here comes Chamberlain. She may get all the way to the 10. She may have got away with a little walk there, but Cookson rebound foul. So there's the 6'5" frame and the wingspan of Cookson, able to snatch that ball out of the air for an offensive board. A little putback and 2 free throw
Lady
attempts.
Bulldogs just dominating the boards there and a definite size advantage.
Good shooting there by 6'5" Marie Cookson. I say 6'5" in extreme jealousy.
Yeah, neither one of us can match her on that.
Right there. Good. Straight up, Marie. Straight up.
Good move, Shahan. Right shoulder, no good. Dinsmore bats it back, but right to Emma Chamberlain. 3:07 to go here in the 4th quarter. Chamberlain ahead to Cannon. Cannon into Cookson. Cookson up. No good, but then she's going to get in there for the rebound. They're going to get her for a foul. I believe they're going to get
Emma Easton.
Emma Easton on the foul.
Be her second foul. So see, he's pointing across at Hannah Allnut. So she's going to be the shooter because they are in the bonus.
Hannah Mann comes out of the game, and Gracie Allnut goes into the game. At the line is Hannah Allnut here. Front end of that 1-and-1 is good.
Crash the board, lady. Crash the board. Let's go.
Cookson grabbed the rebound. Here comes Cannon. I see Coach Allnut stole it briefly, but takeaway. Here's kind of they're going to get a foul on Allnut. There's a couple loose balls there in that sequence. And a lot of bodies on the floor.
Allnut sisters came into this quarter with no fouls between the two of them. And they sit with 5 now between the two of them in the last few minutes of this quarter. So they're making them count. As you said, you can't take them with you.
Mm-hmm. Free throw by Emma Chamberlain is good. 14-point advantage for South Harrison. 2:48 to go. Chamberlain buries both. Timeout. South Harrison a full timeout.
Be their final timeout. To see a little shot there of one of our camera women, Aubrey Willett, if she can hear me. I'm not sure if she can.
Even able to move the camera with the elbow.
Aubrey, one of the members of our multimedia class. We'll see if maybe Aubrey can get a shot of our other camera woman. Yeah, no, I want you to get Kinsley. There we go. They're shooting each other. And there's our senior leader, Kinsley Stokely, working the baseline camera for us tonight. And our producer, Lauren Cunningham, as you saw in our studio, she's back there switching the cameras, getting you the good shots. And this is also a learning process. This equipment is new to us, and we try to get better every game. So we are still working out the kinks as it's still early in basketball season, but they're doing a good job. This is a student-ran broadcast tonight.
Here's Princeton offensively down 15. Shahan, another three. All that offensive rebound puts it back on the weak side. Cannon, Easton back to Cannon, puts up a shot, going to be tipped, and they're going to say it was last touch by Princeton, so it'll be South Harrison basketball. And Nevaeh Brezendine has a seat. Caitlin Gerger enters the game for her. Shot no good. Cookson tips it. Easton shot no good. Here comes Dinsmore. Shahan three-pointer short.
Great hustle there by Emma Easton as she takes on two Lady Tigers and comes away with the ball.
Under two. 13-point advantage for South Harrison, so more than likely going to walk away victorious in this one. Princeton, however, second half scoring much better than the first.
Absolutely.
They had 6 points in the first quarter or first half.
Yes, 6 in the first half. So they've added 16.
Foul on 13, Ashley Cannon. Hustle play. She's going for the ball and collided with number 4, Allnut. It'll send her to the line as a 1-and-1, and Jolena Gibson into the game for Dinsmore. Say the first one, I was spacing up. She hit the first one off the backboard and drops it on over the front of the rim. Earns herself a second. That one a little cleaner.
Allnut is 3 for 4 from the line.
3 for 4. All right.
4 all in this quarter. She's got 5 points in the fourth quarter.
Pretty good free throw shooting. You know, speaking of good free throw shooting, how about high school principal Brent Mitchell at Holiday Hoops?
I heard about that.
23.
No rust for that old man. He's still got it.
He said he didn't practice, but I can see him spending hours of extra time as
he knew it was coming. You know that's coming every single year. He's getting his shots in after school, you know.
Gracie Allnut from the baseline rattles out Shahan over the top of her own player to get that rebound and lost it on the way down. Here comes South Harrison. Easton. Comes Princeton. Gracie, and there's no call.
letting them finish it out. Just under 30 seconds.
Shahan. There's Cookson bothering the shot. She's going to throw that away, and it's going to be Princeton basketball. 19.1. And all that to Shahan at the free throw line, tipped out by Jolene Gibson, but it's going to be into the hands of Emma Chamberlain, and she is going to dribble this one out as we approach zeros. Final score, 35, South Harrison to Princeton's 24. In 10 minutes, we will be back with a new stream. Is that how we do this?
A
different stream.
We'll bring you the JV boys action. So we'll be back in about 10 minutes, and we'll give you some scoring stats here from the girls' game. So we will see you back here shortly.